Well, summer is, well, basically here, and that means more of you might find yourself using our nation's waterways. Some rivers known for their beauty nationwide, while others are known for their pollution.
But as Joe St. George explains, river enthusiasts have never been more optimistic. For the first summer in a long time, serious cleanup efforts are happening across the country.
It's that time of year when the water starts to appeal to us all. If you're in the south, it's beginning to get hot. If you're in the north, the long winter is ended. And that is why it's the perfect time to get a status update on the state of our country's waterways.
A lot of people see this as an industrial river.
It's why we met up today with Rob Costco in a part of the country you might not think of when it comes to kayaking. We're on the Black River near Lake Erie, and while it may look like any old river, well, we'll let Rob tell you its nickname.
This river was known as the River of Fish Tumors.
Not every body of water in our country has a great reputation. Many industrial cities have struggled for years with pollution. In fact, all of these rivers around the Great Lakes are still considered areas of concern by the federal government.
Because of the rain episodes, you got a lot that's washing up.
While you may think that might scar a community from ever wanting to go near the water, Rob says something exciting is happening. Interest is back.
I view our river as a tourist river. You've got kayaking, you've got stand-up paddleboarding, you've got boating.
Why the optimism? Well, he says one reason is the Great Lakes Restoration Initiative, which is getting a big boost in funding. President Biden recently announced $1 billion from the bipartisan infrastructure law will soon help fund more cleanup efforts, such as removing trash and dredging sediment.
There are days, here when the river turns brown or green that I wouldn't recommend that anybody go out in the river. It is pretty disgusting.
Mike Panuski is an engineer who helps oversee the Maumee River in Toledo, which is also an area of concern. He says the good news is that Republicans and Democrats are beginning to seriously fund river cleanup efforts. The bad news, $1 billion is nowhere near what's needed.
It's not enough, but it does provide a good down payment. The issue is that the majority of the polluters that caused a lot of these issues, they're long gone.
If you live elsewhere and are wondering why the Great Lakes is getting all this help, don't worry. In Florida, over $1 billion has been allocated to revitalize the Everglades. In Virginia and Maryland, over $40 million to improve the Chesapeake Bay. Denver's South Platte River is receiving $350 million, and along the Colorado River Basin in the west, over $250 million will help protect the ever-shrinking water supply.
There we go.
Back along the Black, Rob says it's a great time to love rivers. The next few years, he believes, will be transformational.
They all have such unique dynamics.
In Lorain County, Ohio, I'm Joe St. George.